Vabbè, dai. Le pienne.
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense. He knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor. That's the envy of every other team in this league.
Attento, bro.
He curls. Griffin. The Clippers with control on the rebound. Unable to flip it in.
And you got to finish strong on those shots.
Right
at the basket.
Oh, what a play! We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking.
Fanno basket.
Though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
Sweet adjustment. Nice touch at the rim.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Goes for the three-pointers. And Chris Paul with the nice...
Ma sì, domani si torna a scuola.
He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
I like the decision there. Rise up and shoot it. Made 3 from straight on.
Da me deve pure sciopero.
Around the defender. Thompson for 2. Lets it go. Right there and it won't fall. Taken away by Thompson. In the paint. Gets it to go.
Golden State's
Da me deve pure sciopero domani.
for one simple reason. Offensive awareness.
Da me deve pure sciopero.
Great chemistry.
Weaves his way to the basket. Knocks it down.
Però vado lo stesso.
Good job finding the seam, getting to the rim.
Non lo so.
Strong.
Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game?
Da me non ci saranno comunque.
Yeah, I said,
Mie.
there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Oggi è l'Epifania.
Barnes fires. Gets that one to drop.
E anche l'Epifania oggi. E gli altri li sono arrivati la calza. No. Non lo so perché. Per me non l'ho chiesto neanche.
Brown è cascato.
Thompson. Shot from downtown, no good. Posterize. A slam from Blake Griffin. Poor pass there. Griffin,
He punished the rim with that dunk. He nearly took the rim off.
Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. If you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
Uno capone hai messo il segatore.
Visit the website for your chance to win. To the basket, flips it.
Vabbè, torno anche io,
Chris Paul with 9 points.
Voglio
That's
vedere
just a
un
nice
po'
layup
come
right
se ha messo il
Curry and a foul.
Lo sul tiro.
Picks up his first of the night. He's on to the line for a couple of free throws.
Ma qui il telefono se lo cerchi.
You're a great free throw shooter. Draw the contact and get 2 freebies.
We're watching Curry put on another show in this game. How proud do you think his dad is, Dell, watching the way this kid plays every night?
Well, it's just got to be, awesome to watch because this was a lightly recruited player. This was not expected. And to see his growth and his persistence to get to where.
As we get things started, who on the Clippers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about Point Guard City. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from an entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense. He knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor. That's the envy of every other team in this league.
Barnes against Bahamute. He stepped on the line. Turnover.
Those lines are on the court for a reason. You can't step on them and go out of bounds. This drives me absolutely wacko to see a guy step out of bounds.
Jordan's looking for position in the paint. Goes to the goal. And Chris Paul with the bucket.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does with his team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
For three, wide open shot. Next long-range jumper won't go.
That's not a stop. That's just a miss. The other team, wide open shot, not good enough defensively, especially when you're trying to set a tone going forward in the first half.
Beats his man. Paul on the drive. And scores.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
That's a three-pointer all by himself. Not able to hit from downtown. Thompson has the double team converged. Thompson fires away. Thompson's unable to hit. Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
At the rim, there's the whistle. Blake Griffin picks up his first foul of the night. And he'll head to the line to shoot two. Whoops, missed the first one.
Arrivo che
talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Oh, 20 euro.
Curry on the drive to the rim. Puts it in.
Io ho 5 euro che ho pagato dalla parrucchiera.
Che schifo, non riesco a
with another shot. Won't go.
Bello shot.
Can't extend the lead into double figures.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good possessions on both ends of the floor, you can be right back in it.
Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Crawford. First foul in the final 2 minutes. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Anche i colpi 18 dell'assalto, però.
Jeff, Josh Smith has a lot of different talents.
Non è
What's his
18
number
colpi
one strength?
dell'assalto,
Well, I
però.
love his passing ability, Mike. For a big, as a four-man, when he goes down on the block and he can command that double team, he's a very capable and willing passer. And then you couple that with how many guys pass like that and can continue to block shots at a high rate and protect the rim. Those two skills usually don't go together. Smith
Guarda,
has
io
them.
può anche
He's got to
giocare
use them
la scala,
consistently.
anche se sono un piccolo
Looking
naso.
to curl in. Puts it up. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul.
È
Jordan
ditata la
Livingston
scala,
picks up his
guarda
first
però.
personal of the night.
Look, you got to put yourself
Bro.
in position to be fouled if you're a good
Hai
offensive
ditata la
player
scala,
and a
guarda.
great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths. Earn your way to the free throw line.
Knocks down the second after he misses the first. Number 32, Blake Griffin. Livingston bringing it up here.
Non lo sapevi?
Iguodala on the drive. It's good. 4-2. LA's leading Golden State by a score of 12-8. The play broken up nicely by Iguodala. Nice move into the paint. Livingston for two. Puts it up. 4-2.
Che cosa, i colpi?
At the buzzer. And that's it for the first quarter. Los Angeles is
Non
up
lo
by
giocava.
2. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays,
buon
some
favore.
inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
Io mi sto facendo anche un po' di mappa.
Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish.
Arriva a 2
with the
anni dal
hammer.
28.
Mute jump shot. He sinks it. Los Angeles shooting 40% from beyond the arc here tonight.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first
Tiene il
half.
materiale per
And he
base.
curls in. Smith fires away for two. Nice finish around the rim. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Iguodala on the drive.
Però sento
Gets to the
qualcuno.
rim. Lays it in for two.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession.
non riesco
That
a
was a
salire,
well-defended, well-contested shot.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent. Nice display of extra hustle. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be...
Pablo Prigioni, Pablo Prigioni.